Oh God, don't break down. Come on, you can do it. Come on, keep going. You're almost there, mate. You're almost there. Come on. Sorry, mate. I've run out of juice. I can't do it. Well, this is absolutely brilliant. Why do I sound like a diesel lorry? I'm electric. Looking forward to filming my Q&A all week, and now I'm going to be late. Fantastic. Oh, actually, Perfect Harvest, we're not late, because the camera's right over there. Look. Oh, yeah. This is Perfect Harvest MLP Studios. Cheers, mate. Thanks for having me get here. Yeah, he's a Dinky Toys electric articulated lorry. I bought him at the market on Saturday. Not known him for a week yet, but I can already tell he's a good worker, very reliable. Anyway, I digress. So, before I get on to the questions, I must just say this. So, I thought this was going to be my last Snupps Q&A because Snupps has been slowing down very, very gradually. To the point where it takes about 20 minutes to load a page, really. And I've checked on the App Store and it's not on there anymore. So basically, the end is nigh, I think. But it might not be my last one because even though it does take ages to load things, it still functions. And you can still add items and you can still comment on other people's items and they can comment on yours and like them or whatever. I've actually just got this message which was on my Q&A post, and hopefully this will put other Snupps users at ease a little bit. So here it is.
Sari says, "Hi, I am the co-founder of Snupps. You are absolutely correct. It is taking ages to load. Just to put you all in the picture, after 8 years and lots of money, Snupps is in a very precarious position of having to find a buyer, or we may have to shut it down. I put everything I have into Snupps, and I believe we built an awesome platform for all sorts of collectors to organise and socialise with others. Let me know if you have any bright ideas."
Thank you very much for that information, Sari. And I never knew that you were one of the co-founders of Snupps. I feel quite honoured that you're one of my followers and that I follow you. So, yeah, thank you very much for the support. And can I just say that from a personal perspective, I don't know about anybody else on Snupps, but I have absolutely loved it. I've only been on it for 3 years, but it is my favourite social media. I go on it God knows how many times a day. It's kept me in high spirits through some dark periods in the past 3 years. So, yeah, thank you very much for creating an awesome social media platform. I love it. Anyway, I hope that makes a lot of other snuppers feel a lot better. And anyway, I believe we have a Q&A to do. So, yeah, let's get on with it, shall we? From Snupps.
That modelling bloke asks, "Do you like any of the Transformers shows? If so, who is your favourite character?"
I've not watched an entire series of the Transformers shows. I've seen episodes here and there, and the ones that I've seen really are sort of the animated series of Transformers, which is I think it's just called Transformers Animated, really. So I've seen bits of that, but the one that I've seen most of, and the one that was the generation that actually got me into liking Transformers, was Transformers Armada. That's the generation out of Transformers that I've got most of the toys from. And my favourite character is Hotshot. I just think he's awesome looking. Basically, if you don't know who Hotshot is, he's basically the Transformers Armada version of Bumblebee. He's effectively, I love this figure. Just flip up his visor and you can see his face. There's also a button on the back where you can flip a missile out and out of his rear axle, and it's just a really cool figure. I really love him. I also just like Hotshot because his vehicle mode looks absolutely amazing.
Another Cloud says, "I don't think Snupps will be dying anytime soon. I think we'll be okay for now. But if this is the last one, here are some questions. 1. Thoughts on the new MLP Gen 5?
I don't know if you've seen my other Gen 5 videos that I've been doing, the toy reviews, but I'm ecstatic for Gen 5 to come out. The trailer that we've seen and the other sort of little snippets that we've been getting here and there look absolutely amazing, and there were several moments in the trailer where I genuinely laughed out loud. They were very, very funny and very well executed. So yeah, I'm really excited for it. And even though Izzy is already new best pony, I still I'm still not sure which character I'm going to like the best out of all of them. I kind of want to know a little bit more about Hitch, because he's not been that prevalent in merchandise or in the trailers recently, which is a shame. But yeah, overall I'm really excited for it.
2. Favourite ship at the minute?
SS Varicella, obviously. Oh god, sorry, you meant two characters that are in a fictionalised non-canonical relationship. Sorry. Hang on a minute. Star Treks. I'm not sure why I like this ship. I just love these characters. They're two of my favourite characters from MLP. I think also they just have great banter and they just click so well together in the show. Yeah, not sure why else I like them.
3. Last time you went overseas?
2016, when I last went to the Isle of Wight. Yeah, sorry about that. That's a running joke in the UK, because the Isle of Wight, even though it is part of the United Kingdom, everybody jokes that it's overseas because the only way you can get to it from the mainland is by ferry, obviously. But no, the last time that I went outside of the UK properly was 2012, so nearly 10 years, which is unbelievable. Me and my family went over to see some friends who have a house in Portugal. It was their 60th birthday. So yeah, 2012 was the last time that I went outside of the UK.
Rusty and Lucky asks, do you like Marvel?
Yes, I do like Marvel. I actually prefer Marvel to DC. I think it's a lot more interesting. But my favourite Marvel superheroes are Deadpool, Daredevil, I think he is Marvel, Captain America, Iron Man, just those are some of my favourites. But there's a lot of Marvel films that I would still quite like to see, but yeah.
Rusty and Lucky also asks, what is your favourite place you have visited?
Where to start, Rusty and Lucky? I mean, there are so many places locally, such as Leamington Spa and Warwick, where else? Oxford. So, I mean, I know I don't really like Oxford in that that's where I go for all my hospital appointments, but the city centre itself, where all the university campuses are, is absolutely beautiful. Some lovely architecture there. Where else do I like? Windsor, Reading, which is where I went to university, and then I've also got places like Dorset, which is where I filmed one of my Q&As from when I was there in April, May rather. And then I also quite like Devon. We've been on a few nice holidays there, and then I've been on holidays to the Peak District, which is really nice, and the Lake District, which is one of the most beautiful places I've ever been. The weather could be a lot better, but yeah, I don't really have one specific place, but there are lots of favourites, as with many other favourite questions that have come up. Yeah, I don't really have any one definitive answer for that, really.
LPS Girl 101 asks, other than collecting various things, do you have other hobbies as well? I don't know if you've been asked this before or not.
Well, LPS Girl 101, I do have quite a few other hobbies. I like drawing. I don't really do it so much now. I've no idea why. But as I've shown in a few of my other past Q&A videos, I do like sketching on my sketchbook. I also love listening to music, whether that's on Spotify or just listening on the radio. I listen to the radio quite a lot. Even though I haven't done it for a while, I'm not sure why, I love listening to audiobooks. Last year when I was furloughed, I started listening to audiobooks again to help pass the time. And I'm listening to a lot of the classics. I quite like sort of thriller books as well, like Dan Brown books, like the Da Vinci Code and Inferno and that. But also like John Grisham books. And then I read a lot of the classics, like some of the old Charles Dickens books. But and obviously walking, because we've got 2 dogs, we have to walk several times a day. Even though it seems like a bind sometimes, it's good exercise. So I guess that's one of my hobbies as well.
Narrow Gauge Nerd asks, if Snupps does go under, will you accept your Q&A questions through YouTube? I doubt I will ever use Instagram, as I generally prefer to use YouTube, Discord and Twitter, as well as Snupps.
Yes, Narrow Gauge Nerd, if Snupps does go under, I will definitely be running them on YouTube. Unfortunately, I don't have Twitter. I have thought about getting Discord at some point, but I'm still not really sure what it is, so I'll have to do a bit of digging to find that out. But yes, I will be doing them on YouTube.
Ash asks, here's my question. What's your favourite song at the moment? Also, I hope you're doing well, smiley face.
Well, Ash, I always have lots of favourites, but I think my one favourite at the minute is a song called She's Leaving by Orchestral Manoeuvres in the Dark. They were a band, a British band in the 80s. Yeah, that's a really, really good song. I really like that. Yeah, it's off their album Architecture and Morality. From Instagram.
And finally, Rainbow Twine and Ella asks, how many ponies do you have?
Right, this question has been asked in the past before, but since it was asked, the number of ponies in my collection has most certainly gone up. So, yeah, give us a minute. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, and I've lost count. 1, 2, 3, 4, 11, 12, 13, 14, 101, 101, 2, 103, 4, 105, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Oh, good God, I didn't think it was that many. Yeah, I have just counted it up and 732. Yep. 732 MLP toys. That includes G1, G2, G3, G3.5, G4 and the very few G5 toys that I have. And that's all encompassing sort of like brushable figures, blind bag figures, sort of like Happy Meal toys and magazine toys and that. And just anything that is a pony toy, and also that includes fakies and Equestria Girls figures. So, yeah. Whew. So that's all the questions from Snupps and Instagram for September. As usual, thank you so much to everybody who submitted a question. I hope you enjoyed the video, and I will see you when I next see you. And I hope you have a good month. Cheers, guys. Take care. Well, Ash, like I say, I mean, what the hell was that noise? God, it's off their album, Architecture and Morality. Two subjects that I'm sure we could discuss all night. Indeed, the lines are open if you do want to discuss either architecture or morality, two equally hot topics in the current economic climate. But go on, please give me a call. Seriously though, do give me a call. Sorry, that was a bit of Alan Partridge there. Right, this question has been asked before, but the number has probably gone up quite a bit. So, yeah. What the hell was that noise? I don't even know how my mouth made that noise. Right. The number... So, that's all the questions for September from... Was I just going to say from August? God, I know I filmed this in late August, but still. So, that's all the questions from September... Oh, God. Freudian slip.
So, calling all flingers, fling us a fling, and a note to all singers, don't sing. All sausage doctors kindly lend us your hats, and a spoke on the end of a thing. And if you cannot obey, then you will wither away, and your feet will become very sore. And you'll open up your window and you'll suddenly find that a peanut has knocked on your door. It doesn't make sense, it doesn't make sense. If you understand this, then you're mad. It doesn't make sense, it doesn't make sense. And the singing is also quite bad.